Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and the movie across the page. Suddenly the day turns into night, far away from the city. But don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Wanna tell you I love your way every day. I wanna be with you night and day. Hey. Moon appears to shine and light the sky with the help of some fireflies. Wonder how they have the power to shine, shine, shine. I can see them under the pine. But don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. Hey, ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Wanna tell you I love your way every day. I wanna be with you night and day. Oh, oh. Don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. I can see the sunset in your eyes, brown and gray and blue besides. Clouds are stalking islands in the sun. Wish I could buy one out of season. But don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. Hey, ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Wanna tell you I love your way every day. Wanna be with you night and day. Hey, ooh, baby, I love your way every day. I wanna tell you I love your way every day. I wanna be with you night and day. Hey, hey. Welcome, everybody. Happy New Year to y'all. So this is not one of our normal shows. This is less about requests and more about, I brought kind of a cool show with me, but I will try to read comments and see what's happening here. And and make some adjustments on the fly as needed. But I'm going to do more playing and less talking today. I'm just hoping that we're going to have a really nice time here, kind of wrap up a good year's work and a good year's fellowship together, and look forward to many, many more fun times with you in 2022 in our normal setup. Mostly I like to come just play the piano and sing for you, but every once in a while I think it's fun to bring these backing tracks with me and put on a little bit more of a planned concert. So ease back in your seat and get into the energy of the songs, and we're going to have a nice time tonight. For some of you, it's already 2022. For some of you, it is not. But we're all going to get there eventually. So, I don't know, about an hour into this, we're going to do a countdown together and pretend like we're all in the same time zone. Hi, Jacob, Fernando, Eduardo, Jake, Ruth, Nancy, Noah, Mike, Dawson, Susie. Good to see you all. Sylvia, Alistair, our friend Moritz can't be here tonight, but I know he'll watch the replay. So without further ado here, why don't I just keep rolling with some more music, and we'll talk again in a few. This one, I don't think I've ever played this one for you at one of my shows here, but this is a tune written by a guy named Steve Goodman, and it was cut by another guy named Arlo Guthrie. And Arlo had a pretty darn good size hit with it. Arlo is the son of Woody Guthrie, just one of the most important folk artists of all time. And anyway, this is kind of a gem that I think you'll probably recognize. It's called The City of New Orleans. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee. It rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, the freight yards full of old gray men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Well, good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing cards with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, there ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle, and feel them wheels rumble beneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. And the mothers with their babes asleep are rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. That's right. So good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans. Changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi, rolling down to the sea. Towns and all the people seem to fade down into a bad dream. The steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Who else is here today? William Gary Burchett, how you doing? Narelle, joining us from Australia. Thank you. Gwen, thank you for being here. I don't know that song. I'm sorry. I would do it for you if I did. Harrison, thank you very much. Peace and love back at you. Gary Beal, Happy New Year to you, sir, as well. Have a pint. Camilo, thank you. I will try to work this into one of my by request, one of the next regular by request shows. Tonight's kind of strange. We got a little bit of a set list and tracks, but I'll be back Sunday doing what I normally do, and I'll try to get All for Lena in there for you on that one for sure. Thank you. Stephen Carr. Well, thank you very much. I feel better when I'm in the company of you. Matthew, how we doing? Evening. I love the Oscar the Grouch profile photo there. That's outstanding. Love it. Haha. Great, Sylvia. That's amazing. Happy New Year, Karen. Thanks for dropping by. What are you doing here, Kevin? You're supposed to be working for real. Go do your job. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Hi, George. Thank you. Megan Davidson. How we doing? One of my Nebraska peeps. Betty Ann Burgess. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Carrying on now. Y'all know this one. Hey, where did we go? The days where the rains came down in a hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey now, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts pumping, baby, you, my brown-eyed girl. Well, you, my brown-eyed girl. Now, whatever happened to Tuesdays and so slow? Going down to the old mine with a transistor radio, standing out in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding, baby, all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la la la da da, la da da. So I define my way now that I'm all on my own. Saw you just the other day. Oh my, how you have rolled. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about making love in the green grass, baby, behind the stadium with you, the brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. One more time. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. La-da-da. My brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. All right, the great Van Morrison there for you. Kelly Jones. Happy New Year, you guys. Hey, Dave. I don't know if I'll get to that one tonight or not, but if I don't, I'll be sure to put it in one of the next streams as early as Sunday. Hi, Lori, cousin Lori. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. Okay. Gerardo, how you doing? Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us tonight. Muchas gracias. And how we doing? All the best to you as well. Okay, we're going to take a trip to the 1980s here. This is one of my favorite tracks that appeared on the radio stations of the time. We'll see if you can spot this one. This is by one of the most successful artists of that decade by a very, very long way. His name was Phil Collins. I've been trying for so long to let you know how I feel. And if I stumble and if I fall, just help me back so I can make you see. Please give me one more night. Give me just one more night. Oh, one more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. Please give me one more night. Give me just one more night. Oh, one more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. And I've been sitting here so long, wasting time, just staring at the phone. And then I wondered, should I call you? But I thought, maybe you're not alone. Please give me one more night. Give me just one more night. Oh, one more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. Please give me one more night. Give me just one more night. Oh, one more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. Give me one more night. Give me one more night. One more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. Like a river to the sea, I will always be with you. And if you sail away, I will follow you. Give me one more night. Give me just one more night. Oh, one more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. No, there'll never be a time you'll ever feel the same. And I know it's only words, but if you change your mind, you know that I'll be here. Maybe we both can learn. Give me just one more night. Give me one more night. One more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. Give me one more night. Give me one more night. One more night. 'Cause I can't wait forever. Little Phil Collins. All right. Hey, Charlotte. Happy New Year to you as well. Curtis. I don't have that one in tonight's set, but I do have little Elton John coming up pretty darn quick here. I think you'll like the one I chose for tonight as well. We're gonna do one by one of my favorite songwriters, singer-songwriters. This one's by Jim Croce. This is just one of those songs that makes you feel good every single time you hear it. At least it does me. I hope it does for you too. Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I got a name, I got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I got a name, I got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living a dream that he kept hid. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like the north wind whistling down the sky, I got a song, I got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the babies crying, I got a song, I got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I'll go there proud. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead till life won't pass me by. Gonna go there free, like the fool I am and I'll always be. I got a dream, I've got a dream. You can change your mind, but you won't change me. I've got a dream, I got a dream. And I know I can share it if you want me to. If you're going my way, I'll go with you. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. All right, let's do something a little fun, funky, bluesy. You guys will know this one. We're going to chill out just a little bit, have a little fun at our own expense. This one's by the Steve Miller Band. Well, some people call me the space cowboy, yeah. Some call me the gangster love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak on the prophetess of love. Well, people talk about me, baby, yeah. They say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. But don't you worry, baby, now don't you worry, 'cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Sure don't want to hurt no one. Woo. You're the cutest thing I ever did see. Really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. But lovey-dovey all the time. Ooh, baby, I sure show you a good time. I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Get my loving all around. That's right. I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Getting my loving on the run. Woo, woo. So what's everybody up to tonight? Hello to Molly, Victoria, and Ava. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you, Steve. How we doing there, Dale? Good to see you. Hi, Harrison. Nice. This is going to be kind of a busy day for me. Once I'm done with this, I have about an hour to myself, and then I actually have a digital party that I'm playing for. So I'll be doing this again for about 3 hours or so later tonight. Not for the public, just for this private entity that's hired me to do kind of a Zoom concert. So big night happening here at Piano Man Steve headquarters. Kurt Gibson, Happy New Year's from Scotland. Well, thank you very much. That's amazing. All right. Let's pick up the pace. When I look back, a boy must have been green, bopping in the country, fishing in a stream, looking for an answer, trying to find the sign, till I saw your city lights. Honey, I was blind. You gotta get back, honky cats. You better get back to the woods. Well, I quit those days and my redneck ways, and your change is gonna do me good. You gotta get back, honky cats. Living in the city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold and sell the mine. It's like trying to find a whiskey from a bottle of wine. and my redneck ways. And hey, change is gonna do me good. They said, stay at home, boy, you got the telephone. Living in the city, sonny, it's gonna bring you hard. But now, how can you stay when your heart says go? How can you stop when your feet say go? You gotta get back, hug a cat. You better get back to the woods. Well, I quit those days and my redneck ways. And yeah, your change is gonna do me good. Get back, hug a cat. Living in the city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold and sell the mine. It's like trying to drink a whiskey, yeah, from a bottle of NYE. So get back, honky cats, get back, honky cats, get back, whoa. Get back, honky cats, get it back. Woo! All right. Thank you very much. Aiden G., how we doing? Happy New Year to you from a town known as Oyster Bay, Long Island. I don't know if I'm going to get to All for Lena tonight, just because tonight I have kind of a planned set. But I'll try to work that into like Sunday or the following Sunday's regular stream when I get back to just sort of a mostly by request sort of situation. All right. William Gary Burchett says, wonderful night with my wife Patty, some homemade hors d'oeuvres, singing along with you, enjoying some gin and tonics. Love listening to you play and sing. Well, thank you for sharing your New Year's Eve with me. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Hi, Nancy Lenz. Sharing your New Year's Eve with music lovers from around the world. Fantastic. That's what I love, too. Joe Ferguson's coming from Chicago. Nice. Sharbowitz. Strong Island. Nice. Okay, so this one's just about honoring the past and embracing the future. This is by Billy Joel. As far as I can tell, that's what New Year's is all about, is those two things. If it seems like I've been lost, and let's remember, if you think I'm feeling older and missing my younger days, oh, well, you should have known me much better. The past is something that never got in my way. Oh, no. Still, I would not be here now if I never had the hunger. And I'm not ashamed to say the wild boys are my friends. Oh, I never felt the desire till the music set me on fire. Then I was saved. Oh, yeah. I was keeping the faith. Yeah, 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 keeping the faith. Oh, matador boots on the Black Brothers had them with a Cuban heel. Players dusting socks with the same color shirt and a tight pair of chinos. Oh, put on my sharkskin jacket, you know, the kind with the velvet collars, diddy bob shades. Oh, yeah. Took a fresh pack of Luckies and a mint called Sensen. Took my old man's trousers and his old spine staff to shave. Oh, got my hair in a pompadour, like the rest of the Romeo's wore, permanent wave. Oh, yeah, I was keeping the faith. Yeah, 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 keeping the faith. You can get just so much from a good thing. You can linger too long in your dream. Say goodbye to the oldest but goodie. The good old days weren't always good. Tomorrow ain't as bad as it seems. Learn stickball as a formal education. Lot of lights, but it taught me how to lose okay. Oh, and I heard about sex, but not enough. Found you could dance and still look tough anyway. Oh, yes, I did. Found out a man ain't just being macho. Ate an awful lot of late night driving food. Drank a lot of take-home pay, yeah. Thought I was a Duke of Burl when I made it with a redhead girl in the Chevrolet. Oh, yeah, I was keeping the faith. Yeah, 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 keeping the faith. Whoa. Now I'm going outside to have an ice cold beer in the shade. Oh, I'm gonna listen to the 45s. Ain't it wonderful to be alive when the rock and roll plays? Oh yeah, when the memory stays. Oh yeah, I'm a keeping the faith. Yeah, 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 keeping the faith. Keeping the faith. Oh, you know I am. Keeping the faith. Oh, yeah. Keeping the faith. Oh, you know I am. Keeping the faith. I'm keeping the faith. Oh, you know I am. All right. Time we got here. Happy New Year to you in Moscow, Russia. Anna and Misha congratulate you with the new year. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Good luck and more health to you and all your family. Well, I can only wish you all the same things back in return. That's so wonderful. Thank you. Little reminder in case anybody gets upset. I'm not trying to ditch anybody's request tonight. It's just this is a special event, and I've brought a bit of a set list with me. So I'm trying to put a nice variety together. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. Starting on Sunday, I'll go right back to the by request format that we normally have. So don't take it personally if you ask for something and I don't get to it. I came tonight with a bit of a plan. I don't get to do these special event things except when there's actually a special event, so it's a lot of fun. Hi, Mom. Ick. Well, I'm glad that I'm giving you something to do at home so you don't have to leave and be out in it. Yuck. Vivian, Happy New Year to you as well. Awesome. Good to see you. Okay, so we're going to start the new year out with a little bit of, I want to throw in a little bit of parental guilt, just because I think that's a good thing to reflect on. Not really. But this song is sort of a guilt trip for parents. It's by Harry Chapin. See if you can spot it. My child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch, bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I wanna be like you. And the cats and the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, yeah. You know we'll have a good time then. Boy turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Could you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I've got a lot to do. He said, that's okay. And then he walked, but his smile never left. He said, I wanna be like him, yeah. You know I wanna be like him, yeah. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, yeah. You know we'll have a good time then. Came home from college the other day. Looked so much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Could you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I really like, Dad, is to borrow your car keys. See you later, could I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. Long since retired, my son moved away. Called him up just the other day. Said I'd like to see you if you don't mind. Said I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. A new job's a hassle and my kids have the flu. Sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. As I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Don, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then, yeah. The kid will be all right. From what I can tell, he didn't miss any meals. Throwing in a little bit of humor there, for what it's worth. Let's have a little fun with a group I call the Beatles. Desmond has a borrow in the marketplace. Molly is a singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. Molly says she takes him by the hand. Oh, blah-dee, oh, blah-da, life goes on. Blah-la-la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah-dee, oh, blah-da, life goes on. Blah-la-la, how that life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jewelry store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door. As he gives it to her, she begins to sing, oh blah-dee, oh blah-da, life goes on. Blah-la-la, how the life goes on. Oh blah-dee, oh oh, la, da, life goes on. Right, la, la, that life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard, Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, 'cause in the evening he's a singer in a band. Hey, oh, blah, dee, oh, blah, da, life goes on. Blah, la, la, the life goes on. Yes, oh, blah, dee, oh, blah, da, life goes on. Blah, la, la, the life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard, Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does her pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer in a band. Hey, oh, la, dee, oh, la, da, life goes on. Oh, la, la, the life goes on. Yes, oh, la, dee, oh, la, da, life goes on. Oh, la, la, the life goes on. And if you want the fun, take over blah, dee, blah, da. Woo! Okay, so I have 2:59, which means that we're coming up on the top of an hour, and I thought this would be a good time to do our countdown. Pretend like we're all hitting the stroke of midnight at the same time, even though we're not. So I don't have, like, seconds or anything like that. So we're just going to pretend like we're 10 seconds out. So say it with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! All right, so this is the one that I always play right after we crack the New Year's moment. So you can sing along at home if you want. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and days of all lang syne? For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Quickly, I feel like I need to say something on this subject that happened today, and I was a big fan of this woman my entire life. Betty White left the earth, went into the great beyond, into the next adventure. Today, at the age of 99, she was just a few weeks short of being 100 years old. She had a more than a 70-year career on television. She was there when it first started and kind of helped teach people how to do TV. And one thing that she always said about it was movie stars are seen in theaters. People dress up and they go to a special place and it's a date night and they usually go to dinner beforehand and they have this shared experience together, and so the movie stars are larger than life. But television is being seen on a smaller screen in people's homes. So we're your friends. And I thought about that and I thought, gosh, it's evolved now. I'm much more in the sort of television sort of thing than I am. This isn't like movies. This is much more like television. I'm in your pocket. Some of you are watching me on a TV screen. A lot of you are watching me on a phone or a tablet. And so I hope that it feels like I'm your friend, just like Betty White always felt like she was mine. Her most famous piece of work was a 7-year run on a wonderful show called The Golden Girls, which even at the age of 9 and 10 I thought was hilarious. And I'm just going to sing a little bit of that theme song because after sharing with you her philosophy of being on television, isn't it appropriate that the song that they used for that show was called Thank You for Being a Friend? So I think Betty deserves a verse and a chorus today. We'll miss you. You were a national treasure. In fact, I would say a world treasure. Thank you for being a friend. Traveled down a road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. The card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Everyone you knew, but you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thanks, Betty. We'll all miss you. I'm going to do one other song, just kind of the old-fashioned way, no tracks. I can never decide whether this should be a Christmas song or a New Year's song. It sounds like it should be a New Year's song, but it's actually the events take place on Christmas Eve. But this is by Dan Fogelberg, and tonight seems like the most appropriate time to include it in a show. And my old lover at the grocery store, the snow was falling Christmas Eve. Stole behind her in the frozen foods, and I touched her on the sleeve. She didn't recognize my face at first, then her eyes flew open wide. Went to hug me and she spilled her purse. We laughed until we cried. Took the groceries to the checkout stand. The food was totaled up and back. Stood there lost in our embarrassment as the conversation dragged. Went to have ourselves a drink or two. We couldn't find an open bar. Bought a six-pack at the liquor store and we drank it in her car. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now. Tried to reach beyond the emptiness. Neither one knew how. Said she'd married her an architect. Kept her warm and safe and dry. She would have liked to say she loved the man, but she didn't like to lie. Tried to not, I said the years had been a friend to her, and that her eyes were still as blue. But in those eyes I wasn't sure if I saw doubt or gratitude. Said she saw me at the record stores and that I must be doing well. Said the audience was heavenly, but the traveling was hell. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now. Tried to reach beyond the emptiness. Neither one knew how. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to time. Reliving in all eloquence another old lang syne. Beer was empty and our tongues were tied, running out of things to say. She gave a kiss to me as I got out, and I watched her drive away. Just for a moment I was back at school. Felt that old familiar pain. And as I turned to make my way back home, the snow turned into rain. All right. Thanks to our friend Ruth Hooker for reminding me of that great song. Hey, Vincent, Happy New Year to you as well. RC. I know, it's sad. Thanks, Betty Ann. Hey, Gary. Nice to see you, sir. Joe, how we doing? All right, well, let's pick up the mood a little bit, pick up the pace a little bit, get back to the show. We're pretending like it's already midnight, everywhere. It is for some of you, so let's party, folks. It's 2022. Heard it from a friend, ooh. Heard it from a friend, ooh. Heard it from another, you've been messing around. Well, say you've got a boyfriend, you're out there every weekend. They're talking about you and it's bringing me down. But I know the neighborhood, the talk is cheap when the story is good, and the tales grow taller on down the line. But I'm telling you, babe, that I don't think it's true, babe. And even if it is, keep kissing my hand. You're taking on the road, baby, if that's the way you want it, baby. And I don't want you around. I don't believe it, not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you're taking on the run. You're cooking up your white lies, you're putting on your bedroom eyes. You say you're coming home, but you won't say when. Did I tell her coming? If you leave tonight, keep running. Hey, you need never look back again. Take it on the road, baby, if that's the way you want it, baby. And I don't want you around. And I don't believe it, not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you take it on the road. Take it on the road, baby, that's the way you want it, baby. I don't want you around. I don't believe it, and not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you take it on the run. Whoa, take it on the road, baby, that's the way you want it, baby. And I don't want you around. I don't believe it, not for a minute. Under the gun, so you take it on the run. Heard it from a friend, ooh. Heard it from a friend, ooh. Heard it from another, you've been messing around. Let's get our groove on here. Her name was Lola, she was a showgirl, yellow feathers in her hair, and a dress cut down to there. She would merengue and do the cha-cha, and while she tried to be a star, Tony always tended bar across the crowded floor. They worked from 8 till 4. They were young, they had each other, who could ask for more? At the Copacabana, the hottest spot north of disco. He wore a diamond. He was escorted to his chair. He saw Lola dancing there, and when he finished, he called her over. But Rico went a bit too far. Tony sailed across the bar. Then the punches flew. They were slashed in two. There was blood, a single gunshot, but there's two shot. Who at the Copacabana, the hottest spot north of Havana. At the Copacabana, music and passion were always a fashion. The Copa, they fell in love. I like to play air percussion. It helps that none of you are in the room with me, so I have no idea what a jackass I look like. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl, but that was 30 years ago when there used to be a show. Now it's a disco, but not for Lola. Still in that dress she used to wear, faded feathers in her hair. She sits there so refined, drinks herself half blind. Lost her youth, lost her Tony, now she's lost her mind. At the Copacabana, the hottest spot north of Havana. At the Copacabana, music and passion were always a fashion. The Copa, they fell in love. Don't fall in love. Copacabana, Copacabana, yeah. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best that I can do. My gift is this song, and it's for every one of you. You can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, oh, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how I want I sat on the roof, yes I did. Kicked off the moss, well a few of the verses, well they've got me quite cross. The sun has been quite kind while I wrote this song. For people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, yeah. Oh, I've forgotten if the green or the blue. Well, anyway, the thing is, what I really need, you're just one of the nicest crowds I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's known, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. A bottle of wine, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. Get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. You better believe it, folks. Hey! I got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago. You lost weight, I did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out on the village green? The infinite boots and the jacket, the tight blue jeans. The drop of time and a box man song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. oh, oh, oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75 when they decided that marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie could never afford to live that kind of life. Well, surely there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. Well, they got an apartment with deep front carpets and a couple of babies from seas. But they would have meant that they bought with his brain they sang for a couple of years. They started to fight when the money got tight. They just didn't count on the tears. Whoa, whoa. So let's rock and roll. Same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they bought the closest of friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Whoa, whoa. Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. High to the Lord at the end of the show for the rest of their lives. They went back to the greasers. Best they could do is pick up their pieces. We always knew they were both find a way to get by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Whoa, oh, 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 whoa, whoa, oh. Bottle of red, a bottle of white, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight. I'll meet you anytime you want, in our Italian restaurant. All right. I couldn't not do that song. You guys ask for that at almost every stream, and I don't get the chance to play that one with tracks very often. I love that song so much. I love all this music so much, and I love you guys so much. You just, every week, enough of you tune in that it's so worth it to sit down and play for a couple hours. And, you know, when you take something like this that you love so much and you turn it into a business, and then you start having to worry about things like, you know, how do I generate sales, and am I getting enough bookings, and what should my asking rate be, and how much do I need to make every gig so that I can put X amount away so that I'm prepared to replace equipment, and all of that stuff eventually comes with it. But at the beginning, where it all starts is just being a lover of music myself, and then learning how to play and sing and wanting so bad to the point where I would ache inside to have someone to sing and play for. And you guys give me that every single week. So thank you. Not just any music, my favorite music. Day after day I'm all confused. You don't look for the light through the pouring rain. And that's a game that I hate to lose when I'm feeling the strain. It ain't a shame. Well, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. No, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. You take me away, beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside, it looks so unkind, and I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. You take me away. When my mind is free, a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. And thanks for the joy that you've given me. Want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm, rhyme, and harmony, they help me along, making me strong. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Gonna drift away, yeah, yeah. So give me the beat, boys, free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey, give me the beat, boys, free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll, drift away. So won't you take Yes, sir. Throwing the cars and the balls and walls. Make sweet love to you. Yes, I would. To joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Joy near the beaches in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Ow! Fun, yes. The sky I'll fly around the rainbow rider, a straight shooting son of a gun. I'm a straight shooting son of a gun. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy in the visions in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Joy. Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. I was in the spring, and then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Yes, we are. Sweet Caroline, the good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. And I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the nights and it don't seem so lonely. Oh, we fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, the hurting runs off my shoulder. How could I hurt when I'm here with all of you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, the good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. And I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. Caroline, good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. And I've been inclined to believe they never would. One more, sweet Caroline. The good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. And I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Hey, hey, there's Ruth Greenberg. Well, if you don't mind, folks, I'd like to take you back to where it all began for me. As we close out the new year here, we're going to play two songs that are very important to me. One of them is a fairly new song, just wrote a few years ago. The other is a kind of an old song, but they're both about my origins. What makes it possible for me to be here doing this. Something I want to cherish and appreciate every day. This song was on a record of mine that I put out in 2016. This is the title cut. The album and this song are both called Beat Up Old Piano, and this is my autobiography, basically. Of my parents' house against the rec room wall was an old upright piano, dark brown and 5 feet tall. The wood was scratched, the keys were chipped, and it was old as sin. Who knew that old piano would one day be my best friend? My mom made me take lessons when I started second grade. First I wasn't happy with the progress that I made, but 5 years later I looked up and I sounded like a band, and that beat up old piano turned into my best friend. That beat up old piano taught me everything I know, showed me who I am and what to do, where to go. Helped me make my journey from a boy into a man. That beat up old piano, well, it's still my best friend. But by the time I went to high school, I was getting paid to play. I couldn't take my basement friend to help me earn my way, so I bought myself a keyboard, played all across the land. But then I'd go home and play my old piano once again. Beat up old piano helped me learn where I belong. I found a purpose for my life by playing all these songs. It helped me make my journey from a boy into a man. That beat up old piano, hell, it's still my best friend. In front of thousands of my fans, playing all my shows now on a custom Steinway Grand. But I still feel that old upright in my heart and in my hands. That beat up old piano, well, it's still my best friend. best friend. God bless that beat-up old piano. It's still my best friend. Yes, it is. I started playing this song on that beat-up old piano in 1991. I'm a little better at it today than I was then, but this song really captured me. I was a little pissed, actually. I wanted to write this song, but Billy Joel was so selfish, he went ahead and beat me to the punch 4 years before I was born, so I couldn't write it. So I had to settle for writing the one I just did, which is okay. This one's been with me for a long, long time. I've taken it with me to, I've performed this song in half a dozen countries and in probably about 20 different states now. So it's been with me a long time, and it's another one of my best friends. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shovels in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. It's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La la da da da, la la da 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 da. Sing us a song, hear the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright." John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or the lightest smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. Says, "Steve, I believe this is killing me," as the smile ran away from his face. "I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La la da da da, la la da 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 da." novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and he probably will be for life. As the businessman slowly gets stoned, the sharing a drink they call loneliness is better than drinking alone. And I just sing, a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd here for Saturday, and the manager, he gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. The piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. They sit at the bar, put bread in my jar, said, man, what are you doing here? La 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 da da da, la la da 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 da. Sing us a song, you the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. While we're all in the mood for a melody. Got us feeling alright. All right. I missed, Jake had to leave already, but I have just enough time to play this really short one, and we'll call it a night off of this. This is a song from 1974 off an album called Street Life Serenade, and it's an ideal song to end a New Year's Eve concert with. This is called Souvenir. I just have to remember how to play it. There we go. Sorry. Take two. I wasn't planning on doing this, but Jake put a request in for it, so he'll get to see this on the replay. Picture postcard, folded stuff, a program of the play. File away your photographs from your holiday. Your mementos will turn to dust That's the price you pay for every year. It's a souvenir that slowly fades away. Every year is a souvenir that slowly fades away. Good night, everybody. I will see you Sunday for our regular show, our first show in 2022. Thank you so much for the last year, the last 2 years. I love you all. Be safe. Enjoy your family. Eat, drink, and be merry. If you're a musician, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it all on the field, folks. We don't know when it comes to an end. We don't want any regrets. And rest in peace, Betty White. I love you guys. Happy New Year.